So today we're gonna be doing Facebook Hacker Cup. So let's get into it. So the first question is: string is perfectly balanced if its length is even, and the first half of the string can be shuffled to make the string a palindrome. For example, Abab and Dude are perfectly balanced. Race car and Doodad are not. String is almost perfectly balanced if you can delete exactly one character from it to make it perfectly balanced. Okay. So deleting one character means one character means odd to even, plus could mean actually making that string, right? So you are given a larger template string S and Q substrings, the height of which are how many of these Q queries is the substring almost perfectly balanced. Hmm. I am unable to understand the question. Q substrings. Q lines follow. Ith of which contains two spaces, integer li and ri. How the fuck does this guy know? Uh, oh, so it's a substring, almost perfectly balanced. How are every how is every problem of 18 points? So li and ri are so 8 to 12 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Banan. Okay. Hmm. Do I pre-compute for each and every? Test case. How many will I pre-compute? And you only have to print out almost perfectly balanced and not perfectly balanced, right? Hmm. Who said it was going to be easy? Hmm. So shuffled means basically, so if you can shuffle, basically means that LHS should have same character count as RHS. So if I create a string, uh, I create a prefix matrix which contains basically which is of length 26 and n, where n is equals to the length of the string. So for almost, This will be like LHS is equals to RHS, but so and so so 12 minus 8 was an odd number, right? 5. 12 minus 8 is actually 4, but you have to add 1. So if this is odd, only then we can look into it. Else we can just skip it. Uh, Plus we can remove one character. Since the string is odd, we can take uh, first 5, or let's say n by 2. 5 by 2, that would be 2 plus 1 characters. Maybe. I'm going to declare a function. It's gonna return me a vector of int. So I gotta take this to be a vector of vectors. It's gonna be n and vector. I wonder if this will work because 10 plus 6 is a large number. I don't know if I can store this whole thing inside of it. And I'm gonna name this function as def, and it's gonna take a vector in a as input and a vector in b as input, and it's gonna go from I less than 26, I plus plus, and it's gonna find the difference from b. So this is gonna be b of I, b of I minus a of I. Answer of I is equals to b of I minus a of I. So this is gonna give us the character count between the two elements, I guess. Ah, Kind of feels weird to me to do this thing. Minus, of course, a. They are lowercase, right? Yeah. So let's declare a vector and answer is equals to this. Uh, Prefix of r and r, comma, prefix of l, um, plus 1, I guess. I don't know, put that one. So up till let's say the string was banana. So the count of there, wait, what the fuck am It's not a prefix matrix yet. Sorry. This is gonna hurt, man. Because copying this is tedious, right? Can I just copy vectors like without this loop? Can I? I need to control first. Because if I can, then I'm just gonna do that. I plus 1. I hope that the things I'm doing makes sense. So I'm just gonna print the answer for now. I'm gonna create a print function. This should have been inside a template, but I hate templates. Okay, this should be answer because answer is a variable that I have declared. And the worst thing about this algorithm is that I'm pushing answers one by one. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Should I include this or not? So 8 to 12 was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? 9, 10, 11, 12. So both were included. So this should be L minus 1 until L is, and L should be greater than 0. If he is not greater than 0, if it's equal to 0, then what do we do? And do I need to do these now because I'm storing from 1 in this thing? I'm not sure about things right now, but I guess it will eventually make sense. And this is gonna, if I'm gonna make another function, can made value. So this is gonna take a vector int of 26 letters. 26. I can actually omit that. So it's gonna count can be made. So is almost valid. So it's gonna traverse the difference, and what it's gonna give us is if it's possible or not. So this should assure. So answer is equals to true. So if uh, we see that a of I is or 2 is equals 1. So if it's odd, then I can take a count odd variable, and so increase count odd plus plus. So if count odd is equals 1, return true, right? Else return false. So we don't even need this. So if is almost palindrome. That is the answer. Then I do an answer plus plus. Else I don't. And else if it's 0. But it will always be greater than 0, I think, because I'm starting from 1 now. यहाँ पे कुछ लिख देते हैं. L can't be 0. I'm pretty slow, man. Should I do this or not? Let's do it for the fun. Zero in every case? What the fuck? Okay, my bad. So this should be the BRA. And this should be A. 434 is the answer. And why is it not displaying ANSI? Maybe mod operation is 434. It is. I'm pretty scared of submitting this and getting a wrong answer. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And for the now case, so I'm gonna validate solution somewhere. So, judging by the speed of this, I don't know, man. I don't know anything. Come on, please drag and drop. Fuck, man. The wrong answer was not something I was expecting. Fuck, dude. Did I drop in the correct file? Uh, like, are there only 4 cases? What the fuck? What is this? Identifier file. Should I delete it or not? So there are in fact only 4 cases. Hmm. Maybe the issue is with the answer variable. Maybe it needs a long. Here you go. Here you go. I don't think I need a long hair. Or maybe I do. Nah, I don't need it. But the answer was pretty small in my case, so that doesn't add up. It's the same output. Oh, come on, man. What am I doing wrong here? If I'm doing something wrong, why didn't it say wrong in the first input? Uh, this doesn't seem to be a problem. इश्क़ तेरा पिछा के रह गया चिन्ना चिन्ने ताने मेरे अब क्या करें? Should I print this answer? Time to debug, guys. Time to debug. Wait, I didn't do it. So, in the first thing, it has, for 8, it has banan, right? So, B is 1, A is twice, N is twice. So, yeah, it's almost palindrome. So, yeah, it's a palindrome. 8's a palindrome. 9 to 30. I wonder what could be the edge case, man. Even though input is really. Should I delete this file? Should I just copy this and make an input validation? Oh my fucking god, this is huge. but I haven't removed the debug statements. Let's just keep them in because they might actually help us, except for these ones. Okay, let's see. 44647. No difference. Yeah, let's debug this. This guy is not a palindrome. Why isn't it a palindrome? This guy is a palindrome, right? Uh, okay. It has A, B, and N. A, B, and N. Okay, it is not a palindrome. What the fuck can I do now? Okay, so the first half can be shuffled, not the whole array. So if two S's are in the second half, so we can't do it, right? Got it. So now we are fucked because we ain't keeping the count of where the S's are. So what I can do is, of course, the one guy that we have to remove is this. Uh, You will. Mhm. So we're gonna compare the first half, that is this, with this. So for that, I'm take so r minus l plus 1 was divisible by 2. So now that's gonna be r minus l. So this was something like, let's say r was here. We remove this r from this thing, shitty thing, and now, but how will I remove r from each of the elements? So I'll just assume that we are not considering remove character. So, uh, so it's gonna be, so this was r up till here, r minus l by 2, minus 1, right? We should be doing minus 1 or not. So r minus l by 2 would be 3 in this case. So, so that would be 6 if we are considering this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we need to take from 6 minus 1, 2, 3, and basically from 3 r minus l by 2, and then from r minus l by 2 we have to minus prefix of l minus 1, right? And now what we can do is we take their difference and check if they are equal. uh, which bracket is this? Okay, so if it is equal, then I do an answer plus plus, and I'll also pass this character as a parameter. I'm gonna define a function that's gonna return me bool equal. So I'm gonna take a vector and an int character. So I'm just gonna ignore this character and I'm gonna match each and every other character. So vector int b. So for int 26, if I is equals character, then I just skip. How do I skip? Continue, I guess. And if a of I is not equal to b of I, then I'm gonna return false. And if I don't find any such element that has that count difference, so in the right array s is more, so it doesn't have that condition, each element is equal except for that character, then I'm gonna say that they are equal. And if they are equal, then I'm gonna do an answer plus plus. Whew. Please don't force me to debug again, please. 0? Wait, this is totally wrong now. Let us see it. Oh man, I should have written it separately, man. Ah. And the problem is not even this. The problem is that I can't debug this. It's gonna take a long while, long while. Uh, ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਨੀ ਜੋ ਫੁੱਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਾਰੇ ਨੀ ਤੁਝੇ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਤੋੜਦੇ ਟੁੱਟਦੇ ਤਾਰੇ ਨੀ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਨੀ ਹੁਣੇ ਐਤਬਾਰ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਨੀ ਹੁਣੇ ਐਤਬਾਰ ਏਦਾਂ ਨੀ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਏਦਾਂ ਨੀ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਪਿਆਰ What am I doing, man? And I want to break also. Because I just want to see one test case. Baby, come down. No, come down. No. Shall you go give me a love? Oh. You gotta butter, you gotta wear it, So let me take the example of that thing. So R is 7 here actually. If you look closely, 0. So L is this, L minus 1, sorry. L is 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6 by 2 is 3. 3. So 0 for nothing, 1 for this, 2 for this, 3 for this. 3 minus 0 is correct. 4, 5, 6, and 7 for this one. This is kind of so difficult, man. Fuck. So I'm gonna print the alphabet too. So for the first case, the LHS was nothing, and all the test cases, LHS is basically nothing. Why is that? Uh, Not for this one. So in the first test case, ABGIN. How the fuck do we have ABGIN? How do we have G twice? That is like it should be banana. So A should be twice. And wait, left hand side should be AN and right hand side should be AN. The fuck is this? I fucked up everything. Is it? I'm gonna be so sad if I don't. Banana. So this is correct. Something is happening here. So we're gonna remove this character. We're gonna remove B, right? Will this work? You're just telling me that this is the case, and then when this comes out, the LHS is this. How is that even possible? LHS is empty, man. Why is that? N minus one is this. This is some serious shit. So if I assume this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 minus 0 or whatever that is. 5 minus 1, 4, and then divide by 2. Where is this g coming from? Baby, calm down, calm down. So r minus l plus 1 is odd, right? We divide by 2, so we get a 2. Okay, I'm gonna do plus 1 here. Still nothing. Bullshit. Okay, but this is gonna just gonna increase the RHS, wouldn't it? Let's change the difference code. Diff code. Diff code is same, right? Why isn't LHS getting anything? Ah, fuck, man. Ah, fuck. Should it be R plus L by 2? Yeah, shit, my bad. It should be R plus L by 2, right? Fuck, man. So we got A, B, and N here. A and N here. Are we getting an answer correct? 4, 1. 1 is wrong. 4. Okay, it's still wrong. So let's see why they are wrong. Okay. So AEPR was there. So here A was the odd one, so we removed A. So E was 1, R was 1, but P was twice in the LHS. I see here. First test case 1 and 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, so it basically thinks that. So if I remove E from there, E was in the second set. How do I handle this? Uh, if I do -1 here, now I don't know which place the middle one goes. So the middle one goes if basically, so if P of P of R plus L divided by 2 -1 has that character of remove character is greater than 0, that means the left half has it. Uh, this is so fucking difficult, man. Come here and do this. This is gonna be shitty as fuck. So if it's at the middle, then we are good or not. We are not good. We are good. Because if it's at the middle, so if it's at the middle, then we gotta take uh, then we gotta take from this -1, right? So we gotta take this thing, and RHS to be this thing. Else if it is completely on the left hand side, uh, so this what this does is basically takes pre from here, and for this guy it takes -1, right? And for if it is in either of the squares, completely in either of the squares, then I can just do else. Just gonna remove this if for time being. Okay. Uh, Fuck man. Let's just use it. What the fuck is happening? So if it's in the left side, so we need to include one more character on the left side. So basically we're gonna copy these lines, paste it here, but in the left hand side we're gonna include one more character. So it's gonna be like something like this, and else we're gonna include one more character on the right hand side. That would look something like uh, wait, how would we increase letter at left hand side, right hand side? So we are already increasing it maybe. So I don't need to do it here. I think I'm not sure. This is so fucked up. So then this should be this, right? Shouldn't it be? Because if I do -1, then it's gonna remove P. Ah, fuck, man. Is this so hard? LHS was not declared in the scope. Ah. So this mean doesn't don't include the middle character, and this also means don't include the middle character. Oh, sorry, this means include the middle character. So this should be this. So now this means that it's on the left hand side, completely on the left hand side, and that means we can include one more character on the left hand side. So we increase this, and we would still not include this. So R will be this, and in this case we are gonna keep this as this, and we're gonna include it in the right hand side. Yeah, that's good. We just try and a lot of code inside my head. 4, 2, and 4, and we got a wrong answer. Congratulations, guys. We have officially fucked up. I don't want to play this game anymore. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Oh, fuck it. No, man, I can't fuck it. No, A is one, B is one. Oh, okay. I got it. So this should be above that thing. How do I fix this, man? Else if fine. Please remove all COUts. This is the most unfun time to remove all COUts. Is the worst. Let's do all 5. Come on. There is all 5. Why doesn't it work? Wrong answer? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Hmm. How can this be wrong? 566. Baby, come on, come on. You see, I'm sick of putting my hand on it. Let's debug again. This looks so bad. Oh, we're gonna debug output 5. Okay. So I'm gonna say G++ and G++ o debug.cpp and and run debug on input.txt. But what would I debug? What will I? Um, uh, hmm, I don't see any problem here. Oh, what if there are more than one bees? So we don't have to ignore them completely. We can assume that there can be a difference of one. Fucking same. How the fuck can it be sing? I don't know what to do, I'm stuck. Come on, please just work. There are lights go on. Baby, come on. Come on. You got me like said he go give me that. Take it as one is just baby, come now. Let's make our own input then. So it's gonna contain one case test file, and it's gonna have banana, and it's gonna have a B here, and three B's here, four B's here, and one B there. And the string is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 to 9. So I have one query. Correct. It is correct, baby. Even if you remove one bay from it, it still has a difference of